Good morning, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I have the honor to remind you once again that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Diba?
Yeah, good morning, ma.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
All right, thank you. Council, can you please proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, Honorable Commissioners. Good morning, Mr. Diba.
Good morning.
Before we proceed to the next issue, we will take you through the income expenditure that you provided on the last sitting.
No problem.
And we'll tell you the ones that are available and the ones that you need to bring in to provide.
Yes.
There is no income expenditure for 2018. You can write it down, then you can provide those.
Yes.
No income expenditure for 2019. You can kindly provide us fourth quarter, second, third, and fourth. So for 2020, you submitted for March, June, September, and December.
Yes.
For 2021, you can note you did not provide for March. That's the fourth quarter.
Okay.
You submitted June, you submitted September, but you did not submit December. That's the last quarter for 2021.
March and December.
Yes, March and December.
But you have the December
June
20.
And September.
Yeah, the December is a 12-month report. It is there as December 2021.
Oh, we have it for 2020.
2021 is not there?
No, 2021, it's only June and September.
No, what I mean is that I produced the 2020, 2021, and 2020. The annual reports are there. You know, you have the quarterly and the annual.
You have that on the annual?
Yeah, but
it's part of the bundle that you brought?
Yes.
That's the exhibit 003?
Yes.
No, it's not there.
Okay, let me jot it down.
But I can, yes, I can hand you over the exhibit, then you can confirm
Yes.
if December 2021 is part of the bundle.
Okay. Yes, this is. Yes, it is there. I didn't write December there. I just put there 2021 income and expenditure.
That is why it's not part of the list here, because we've seen one that is not dated, so we don't want to assume which quarter that was.
Thank you.
But, okay. Could you kindly sign against where you wrote December, please?
Of course.
Thank you. Then for 2021, you have to provide fourth quarter March.
Okay.
And for 2022, we haven't seen anything. Then that's not available as well.
2022.
Yes. 2022. You still want to look through? We haven't seen
Yes, it is.
anything on 2022.
Can I have a look again?
Yes, please. Then you can keep it there, then I can take you through 2022 and 2023 fourth quarter.
December is here.
2022.
Yeah.
Then you have to provide for second and third quarter.
Okay, I can do that.
Then 2023 first quarter.
Yes, the first and second is here.
You have the
I
first and
have them with me.
Then aside from 2023 first and second quarter, do you have any of the income expenditures for the orders that I told you to provide? That way we can
That one,
admit them in.
no, I'll come with them. I'll bring them next time.
You will bring them.
That's 2018, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
And first quarter 2021.
Okay, no problem.
First, second, and third quarter 2022. These are the only documents you brought for today?
No.
Or the other documents that you were asked to provide?
Yes,
you have some?
Yes.
Okay, let me tender this separately, then you can take us through the ones you're having.
Okay.
Okay. Madam Chair, we apply to tender the income expenditure report as at 31st March 2023, first quarter, and second quarter as at 30th June 2023 into evidence as an exhibit.
Report as at 31st of March 2023 and the income and expenditure report for the period ended 30th of June 2023. These two income and expenditure reports are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BD/KMC/004.
As the commission pleases. Now, Mr. Diba, you mentioned that you have some other documents with you.
Yes.
May we please know what documents they are?
The first one is the list of council's bank accounts.
Okay.
And the second one is the external audit report for the KETP project, though it is a copy because the original is sent to the EU directly. They are the ones who contacted the auditors.
Okay.
So a copy was shared with us.
Okay. Those are the only two documents you have?
Yes. So if you look at the account numbers from number 8 downwards,
Yes.
those are the ones that are opened recently before my
Recently,
when
as
I start work at KMC.
It was just 8.
Yeah, 8 to 14, 1 to 7. I think I found those ones there.
That's in 2018. You found 1 to 7.
Yes.
Then from 2018 up to date, 8 to 14 were added.
Exactly.
Okay. Chair, we apply to tender KMC bank accounts 1 to 14 by the witness into exhibit, and Maza European Union and Cardiff Municipal Council expenditure verification report for Cardiff Environmental Transformation Program KETP Grants Agreement 2021. All into evidence as an exhibit.
The European Union Cardiff Municipal Council final report dated March 2022, March 22nd, 2023 on the expenditure verification of the project Cardiff Environmental Transformation Program, KETP, grant agreement, which is dated 2021/428-416, from covering the period from January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. And the next document is KMC bank accounts, list of bank accounts. These two documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BD/KMC/005.
As the Commission pleases. Now, Mr. Diba, there is another issue
Okay.
on your statement. That's the first statement, second page, fourth paragraph. On the issue of single sourcing the solar power project for Serekunda through nominated Councillor Binimaro. What can you tell us about this contract?
The contract in question I will say I don't know anything about the contract.
Okay.
Yes, so basically the document was shared with me through the investigators here. I went through it, they told me to say my observation, what I observed there. I understood that it is above the threshold. It should have been a RFQ, request for quotation, which was not done. It was done single sourcely.
So it should have been RFQ instead, but it was single source.
Yes.
Okay. That's all you know about it?
Yes, because it didn't pass through me, neither procurement.
Okay. How about on the issue of excess expenditure on the budget of landfill maintenance totaling 12,605,860 as queried in 2020 National Audit Report?
Yes, on the issue of excess expenditure also, that one also I have to verify, because when the issue was raised at the investigators level, I asked them what was the management's response. They checked it, they said the response was there was a environment, even though the auditor said the facts were presented before them to confirm that environment actually happens. So I maintain the same management position. So
yes, so since then, what did you find out with regards to this 12 million excess expenditure?
No, I didn't find out yet.
And you didn't get to the investigators on it?
No.
Okay. Now we can so what was your finding?
Well, I made the findings about, but it was not right. So that is why in my subsequent statement, I told them that I didn't want to comment on the, but that one is decision made. It may be contradicting because I'm not a party, like I didn't sit at the committee level. So.
But you know about the first lot?
No, even that one, I know that there was a lot there, so I just have a word with the director of finance.
Okay.
He is the one who told me that it is in lots, but I'm not sure very well. So that is why the second time I appeared before the investigators, I told them I want to withdraw that statement because I cannot elaborate on it.
Okay. Unless there is any question from the honorable commissioners, that will be all for this witness.
Yes. Mr. Diba, you have stated, let me just take you back to your first statement.
Yes.
The one dated 2nd July 2024.
Yeah.
You have said that you joined the council in 2017. In 2017.
That was an over. It is in 2018.
It is yes,
June,
because that is what is in your appointment letter.
Thank you so much. It is in 2018, I think June, yeah, 2018 June.
All right. And now we go to your additional statement, which is dated the 26th of July 2024.
Yes.
You have made mention on the issue of alteration of payment vouchers amounting to 36,453,886.38.
Yes.
And this is queried in the 2020 audit report. What has been done with respect to this money?
No, this actually is like they are normal council operations. But what will usually happen, by December, usually, if everything goes fine,
Yes.
you close your accounts.
Yes.
So in January, you put in, you set your accounts for the following year.
Yes.
It move on. So, but the moment you close your account,
Yes.
you will not be able to access the previous ones. So if during the year there are some accounting discrepancies
Yes.
that need to be adjusted.
Yes.
So you have to delay the closure of accounts so that you can be working on to ensure that all your records are all your accounts are perfectly in order.
Yes.
So, and as a council, the work there is too demanding. They will not have that patience to allow you to do that. So by 1st January, 2nd January, requests keep on coming.
Okay.
So that is where council usually create this manual payment vouchers. So PV1, if there's any request approved, you make it on manual PV1.
No, Mr. Diba, what I'm asking is that this 36 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yes, this is an amount that is raised.
Yes.
Which alterations in the vouchers, which has made it incorrect in terms of reconciliation. Because if you were doing reconciliation, these things ought to have been addressed in your quarterly reconciliation.
That's what I want to clarify, because like the language used.
Yes.
And if you're a finance person, you may assume maybe it's a double payment or whatsoever, but that's not like such.
We want to understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because of we didn't close our accounts by the finance.
Why didn't you close your accounts?
The finance, because of in the system, maybe because there are so many issues there, like there are errors in posting.
Yes, the system is not correct.
Exactly, there are some issues.
Because I will refer you to your own reconciliation that you have done.
Okay.
The ones you have submitted for the time being.
Okay.
You will realize that as of the 30th of November 2021, your closing balance based on the reconciliation of 2021, your closing balance was 570,914.51. And as of 1st of December 2021, your opening balance was negative 98,519.66. And the differentials is 472,394.85. Now, you look at the reconciliation you have done for this. You will realize that there is a differences used to wrongly clear deposits. You understand? As far back as 2017. Let me just give you an example. As of 31st of July 2017, you understand, there was the July 2017 salary difference was 267,878.75. Then in 2018, particularly 4th of October 2018, you have series of deposits, different dates, and you have this amounting to 601,041,000.27. This, you understand, these are cash deposits which cannot be seen in your account that you have reconciled. When you submitted this, we did the reconciliation as per your reconciliation that you have done. Do you understand? So which means your entire accounts, you understand, over covering these periods were wrong accounts. You did not have balance, you understand, budgetary accounts for any of the years under review. Is that correct? Because the records are here. What you have as your closing balance is always different from what you have as your opening balance. And in accounting terms, your closing balance should be your opening balance in the subsequent quarter or in the subsequent year. And it is not what we see throughout the period under review that we are looking at. Is that not correct?
Yes, it is correct.
Yes. So now, so which means this 36,453,886.38 was not resolved because you couldn't balance your account, right? Now let's go to, is that correct? First, let me have your answer.
No, that is not correct.
Huh?
That is not correct.
That is?
That is not correct.
That is not correct.
Yeah, because
so what is the correct position?
I think the 36 million is the one you are referring to, the alteration and payment vouchers.
Yes.
That's what I'm.
That one has been balanced out?
No, I would, if you allow me, I will explain this.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What usually happens because of those errors in the accounting system?
Yes,
So like by December, you're supposed to close your account.
yes,
So you don't close it
yes.
because you want to, because the more you close it, you can't have access to the history
Okay.
to make those adjustments. So you leave it open. So in January now, like there's a manual payment for your template that you will use, like PV1, PV00222, that's 2022. You put -1, raise a payment 3, 2. You go on until when you are okay with your accounts. If you close your account, you run it. So now those manual payment vouchers, the more you run the system, you will start inputting them. Because of those manual payment vouchers, they haven't seen references. So now if you input them in the system will give you a system-generated PV number, which will be in your books of accounts. So that's what you are going to use now. Each transaction, if you post it in the system...
No, Mr. Deba, that would not be correct because the vouchers we have seen,
Yeah.
you have the generated vouchers in the system,
Yeah.
and you have handwritten PV numbers.
Yes.
And these ones, the PV numbers on the generated voucher, sometimes it is cancelled, sometimes it is not cancelled, and it is not authenticated to say whether the uncancelled PV number is one that is subsisted, that is which you are using, or it is the handwritten PV number that is being used. So there have to be two things. There has to be two things here. It's like you're running a parallel system where you have handwritten PVCs, and then you have the generated PVCs.
You are correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, in fact, that's how it happens.
That is how. So now how do you account for the handwritten PVCs? And how do you record it to be able to have the sequential numbering that would allow you to do a proper reconciliation?
Okay, you see the handwritten ones.
Yes.
Those are the ones. If you...
So tell me first, what is the process that will allow you to have a proper accountability of those vouchers?
Yes.
Because it is somebody that is writing those PVC numbers.
Yes.
And they should be in serial format.
Yes.
Yes.
So those handwritten PV ones are the ones, if you post those manual vouchers now, because of you process a lot of manual payment vouchers.
How do you generate those numbers? That is
it is system auto-generated. So
no,
after
the ones that are handwritten, how do you generate?
That is what I'm saying.
Yes.
They are system auto-generated. So the moment you post that voucher in the system, it will give you a code. So that's the code you put there. Right now, if you go to the system, you search that handwritten PV, it will give it will show you the voucher, everything in the system.
Yes, but the system is supposed to automatically, the software is supposed to automatically give you a serialized voucher when you print it.
Yes, but because of we have some delays, we are not live at the time.
Yes.
Like January upward.
No, that
you know, if you are not live, you will use a manual one. So that is why if you look at...
it is happening up to today. When you were supposed to have been live was long time ago, if I should put it that way.
Yes.
So it should not be a problem in 2020, 2021, 2022.
No, that is usually around January, February.
No, what I'm saying, the synchronization of your vouchering should have been done long time ago. It should not have been a problem now. So do you now have somewhere where you record the handwritten generated voucher numbers for reference?
No, we don't have any record.
You don't have any.
Like usually, if you post it in the system, the system will give you auto-generated. That's what you'll transfer right on top.
So then how do you reconcile the two numbers?
No, right now.
In your vouchers, in some of your vouchers, what I want to be clear is about how do you reconcile the voucher that has a PV number that is generated in the system, which is the printout, and a PV number that is written against the PV number that has been generated? How do you reconcile the two?
Well, anyway, I know it will be very difficult to convince you, but for us at account, usually if you see it, you'll know automatically.
It's not correct. If it is correct, you can convince me.
No, honestly, they are correct.
They are correct?
Yes. So what the auditors, to my understanding, what they are querying there is that we should ensure that everything was done before December. Those errors, we eliminate them. So that, if that happens, these kind of things, what we are experiencing now,
it will
will
as
happen.
a result of this, that is what is creating the errors. Is that not correct?
Well, it's a bit
you
complicated.
just answer the question. If you don't also know, you tell us you don't know. But you are the one that is handling these accounts. And
Yes.
you know what I'm telling you is the fact. Because if you look at your accounts under the period we are reviewing, your opening balances and your closing balances for each of the quarters is not correct. So which means what you normally do is you use differentials to wrongly clear deposits. And these are cash deposits. And how is that possible?
Well, that is not the case.
What is the case?
Yeah, because this PVs,
No, I'm not talking about PVC now. It's
okay.
about your process and how you are balancing your accounts. That is what I'm talking about.
The deposits.
Yeah, no, the balancing, the general balancing of your account. If we can take a minute to look at. We take a minute to look at your.
Okay.
Your statements. You have this the reconciliation for 2021. Balance as per bank statement. I'll please give the witness the reconciliation. That is. Or let me just give you this copy. I just want to ask you a question on the cash book.
No problem.
Which has the code 8003882, which is for the cash book. This is for EcoBank transactions, which you have done. And from this one here, you have a closing balance of 1,046,145.34. So take this and let me ask you a question. Now, can you tell me what is the, under the description, what do you have under the description?
Last page.
No, first page. After the description, what do you have?
Balance as per bank statement.
As of?
Balance as per bank statement.
Yes, and that is, what period is it covering? Is it,
This
is it a quarterly report?
This is monthly.
That's monthly.
Yes.
All right, what month is that?
And this is December 2021.
December 2021.
Yes.
So, go to the amount.
The balance, the opening balance for bank statement is 494,621.51.
Yes. So, what should be the opening balance for let me give you. So, should that be the opening balance, the closing balance for 30th of November, 2021? Should that
Yes.
should that amount be the closing, the closing balance for November?
Yes, it should be the same. For the bank statement, the closing
Yes, for the
balance
bank
should be.
statement.
Yeah.
Now take a look at this one and tell me whether that is the situation. What is there? What is under the description and the date?
November 2021.
Yes. What is the balance there?
This
Is
is
it the opening or the closing balance?
this one. They are both closing balances for November and December.
The closing balance.
Yeah.
So, where is the opening balance on that?
No, the opening balances for the bank statement will not appear here. Just you need the closing balances for both, for the bank statement.
Okay. Let me now for the December 1,
Yeah.
go to the cash book.
Yes, the closing balance is there.
Yeah, how much is the closing balance?
$1,046,145.34 bututs.
Yes. So now, can you explain to us
Yes.
why the difference?
Usually with the bank statement and the cash book.
This is your reconciliation.
Yes.
Also.
So
Your reconciliation should show, you are doing this monthly.
yes. Yes.
Your reconciliation should show your opening balance and your closing balance. As per your
Okay.
reconciliation from the cash book to the transactions in the bank. Is that not the one for EcoBank?
Okay, the opening balance is for the cash book. That's 98,591.66.
Yes. So you see the serious discrepancies and the serious lack
No,
of-
this is because of the payments and the transactions that happened there.
Is that it?
Yes, the transactions, because usually the opening balance though is having a lower figure, the closing is higher because of the deposits. No, yeah, it's because of the inflows in the account.
Yes.
And the outflows happen, but the inflows supersede the outflow.
Yes. Now let me ask you a further question.
Thank you.
For the quarterly reconciliation, both from your cash book and your bank transactions.
It's monthly, yeah.
Yeah?
Monthly.
Yes, this is monthly you have done.
Yeah.
Do you do quarterly?
No, we do monthly.
You do monthly,
Yes.
only monthly.
Yeah, monthly, yeah.
All right. So, if you do the monthly, you don't do quarterly, you said?
No, it's
But
only,
based on the bundle of documents, the exhibit, the earlier exhibit that was given to you,
yeah.
you did that income.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
The income and expenditure.
Yeah, that one is, yeah.
Quarter.
Yeah, so the management can know at any given time for like every quarter, from January to March, January to June, January to September, January to December. So, but for the bank.
Now, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
for these reconciliations,
Yeah.
both the cash book and the bank transactions,
Yeah.
at the end of the year, do you have the reconciliations done?
Yeah, that is the December one.
Yeah, that's the December one.
Yeah. So,
Now, for the cash book reconciliations that you have done,
yeah.
this is just what you have seen deposited in the bank, right?
Yes.
What about the cash that is being handled, which is not deposited and which is being expended? Yes, yes.
Money, bank, then that's for
Mr. Diba, maybe you were not following the commission. If you were, you will realize that your market master in Serekunda receives cash,
yeah.
and this cash, expenditures are made from that cash.
Yeah.
There are supervisors to use cash to do transactions.
Yeah, I was thinking about the markets. You are asking about markets.
Yes.
We are all
Yes.
locations. So,
Yes.
not even aware.
You are not aware.
You can only,
Now,
I can only aware
Yes.
if they made a claim, like I'm assuming.
holistically, you look at the finances of holistically look at this, because it seemed to me, and in some of the evidences, that there are transactions that are done that you are not aware of as finance manager one. And finance manager one is supposed to have an overall supervisory role of the managers at the different revenue generating lines.
Yes,
Is that not the case?
that should be the case.
But that is not the case.
That's not the case. Right now, like, we have finance manager 1,
Yes.
manager 2, rates manager, market manager, license manager.
Okay.
So we all have, they all report to the deputy director of finance and the CEO, not the finance manager. So they come to the finance manager through the cashiers to make their deposits. So I supervise the cashiers' cash books to ensure that what they collected is what is actually banked. So if in the event there's going to be any pre-financing from the market, that one also the persons concerned will either less with the CEO or the manager, but not the finance manager. I will be aware during the time of making a claim for the money they spend. So if the claim is approved by the CEO, it comes to finance. That's the time we will be aware that this social expenditure has even transpassed.
Now, I'll give you to look at the Guarantee Trust Bank and tell me,
Yes.
can you please tell me whose signature is this and who is the verifying officer?
This is my signature.
And who is your verifying officer?
No, it is prepared by one of the staff. I'm the verifying officer.
So you are the verifying officer?
Yeah, for this particular transaction.
So for all this statements, you have verified that they are correct?
Yes.
And are they correct?
Yes, they are correct.
These ones?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to, when you bring all your documents,
Yes.
yes, we will get to deal with all the issues.
No problem.
Yes, Honorable Sila has a question.
Okay.
Mr. Diba,
Yes.
with everything that you have said, you've done well. Why do you think the National Audit Office issued a disclaimer to the KMC?
Yes, the reason for the disclaimer is because of some of the source documents that were used to build the financial statement were not presented to them during their time of audit at the office to review them. So in the absence of such, I believe what they did was right, because you cannot give an opinion where you don't have access to some of the documents they use to build their financial statement. I know during the time of the audit also the management were delayed in submitting some of those evidences, because before they leave the office, there are some evidences we have in hand to present to them, but the management didn't respond. So until the audit closes, so I went to the main office at Kanafi with those files. They have a look at them. They verified that yes, they are part of the queries, but now the documents are available. But what they told me is that our supervisors instruct us to close the audit. Though you can leave these files here, we will show them that you have presented them, but that didn't change our opinion. If they allow us, we can still open the audit and adjust your files, but if they don't allow us, that means the audit is closed.
Now, for your statement of the 26th of July 2024,
Yeah.
there is a sum total of 615,800,000 that you have made mention of. This was for the payment made to communication and electrical services for the provision of solar-powered cold storage facility project for Serekunda.
Yes.
And you did say that the procurement has issues. What were the issues?
I don't mean there's any. Is what I was trying to say is that I know.
No, let me read you your statement.
Yeah, can you read?
Yes. It is observed that there is procurement issues because the contract was single source when it is above the threshold for single source, and the contract should not have been awarded. The contract, I'm reading verbatim your statement, should not have been awarded the contract because its registration does not cover the said services, among others.
Yes. Okay, for the issue there, maybe that was an oversight. I should have just tell the scribblers to change that one. But the whole, what I was trying to explain.
Are you aware of this transaction?
I'm not aware. in fact. But
You did not participate in this transaction?
no, I'm not aware. So that is why, in fact, they told me, even though you aren't aware, because as a finance guy now, in your honest opinion, what did you see there?
Did you sign this voucher that is PV 200934 dated the 7th of July 2020?
To who?
Did you sign that,
No.
that voucher?
No.
You did not?
No.
Thank you. Council, is that?
Madam Chair, that will be all. The witness can be temporarily discharged. If there are any other issues, he
Yes,
will liaise with the registrar to call him again.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Diba.
Yeah, thank you, ma.
We will call you when we have the need to do so, but please endeavor to bring the documents. And please cross-check with the registrar whether the office has submitted the remaining budgets. The certified budgets that you were using for the period under review. I believe that we have the original budget for 20, only for 20, let me just check. I think 2018, 2019 and 2020.
18, 19 and 20.
No. We have only 2019 and 2020. Bounded, yes. Yes, we have 2019 and 2020. So the other ones we don't have.
We will cross-check because
Yes,
all of them were submitted.
Yes, just cross-check whether we have that.
Thank you.
All right. So please make sure that when these are not in the dockets that you have submitted, please endeavor to provide us with that.
No problem.
All right. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. You can face that camera. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Can you speak into the mic?
Okay.
What is your religion?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Yes, I wish to swear by the Holy Quran.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran? Make sure you speak close to the mic so that everybody can hear.
Okay.
And then repeat after me. I, Karim Dabo, do swear that I will speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to the proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Dabo.
Good morning, ma'am.
You are welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Council, can we proceed? Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning.
Could you kindly tell the commission your names?
My name is Karim Dabo,
What is your address?
Serakunda.
Tell us about your educational background.
I attended Brem Primary School
Okay.
at LRR, and then from there I proceeded to Greater Banjul Junior Secondary School, commonly known as BS.
Okay.
And then from there I proceeded to Kairaba Senior Secondary School, and from there I continued to Management Development Institute, MDI, Stratford, and then back to Management Development Institute again.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you join Canifing Municipal Council?
Yeah, 2018
As what?
as ward councillor,
Okay. Ward councillor for which ward?
Bartes.
Now, Mr. Dabo, do you remember making a statement with the investigators of this commission?
Yes.
You were shown your statement. You made two statements.
Yes.
An additional statement dated the 4th of November as well.
Yeah, it was an amendment.
And the first one.
Yeah, to the first one.
Okay.
It was on a kind
So
of
both statements will be shown to you. You can kindly look through the statements and confirm the content and let us know if you still go by the contents of the statement before we admit it.
Yes, is this.
Yeah, Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of the witness, Mr. Karim Dabo, dated the 30th of October 2024, and an additional statement dated 4th November 2024, all into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement dated 30th of October 2024, made by the witness, and an additional statement made on the 4th of November 2024 are both admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KD in brackets 1/KMC/001.
As the Commission pleases. Mr. Dabo, serving the people of Bartes, could you kindly tell us the developments that you've made in Bartes during your tenure?
Anyway, when we came into the office as a ward councillor, at first we established what we call Ward Development Committee, that's the WDC, which was mandated to us by the Act, that's the Local Government Act. As per each councillor should establish an Ward Development Committee, and which I did. So I think that was part of the developments.
Yes.
Okay, from the establishment of that ward development committees, we were tasked to establish certain development, or certain development were expected from us as a ward councillor. So initially when we came, we had a meeting with the WDC in order to prioritize some of the concerns that the ward has. So part of those concerns, we made a meeting together with the KMC community development on key priorities. First time in office will come to an end. So we as WDC, in consultation with the staffs from KMC, that's their community development workers, made some priority lines. We call them the 10-point plans. So these 10-point plans, for me in my ward at a time, that includes roads, electricity, Serekunda Garage, Serekunda Market, Health Center, things like that. About 10 key areas, cleansing exercise, how the community was.
Okay.
Yes, and security. Yeah, I think those are some of the things. Yeah.
Some of the developments.
Yes, those are some of the areas of our concern at a time.
Okay, so when you set up the WDC, do you have the ward development plan?
Yes, we do have a ward development action plan.
Action plan.
Yeah, to work on for the period of that 5 years.
Okay. And through that WDC, you were making requests to council as well?
Yeah, through WDC, we do make requests when it is necessary to the council, yeah.
Now you'll be provided with a pen and a paper. You can kindly note down to provide us, or if you have it here, with the ward development plan that you submit to council and the request that you've been sending to council or requests during your tenure. So these ward development plans, was it for each year you draft one, or is for the entire tenure?
When we came, we made a 10-point plan. So out of that 10-point plans, we were working on. We made it at once.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it at once.
Okay.
So now you will be working on them as a councillor together with your committee, as in regards to the priorities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can note it down. You provide us with the development action plan, as you call it, and requests sent to council during your tenure.
You mean like things that we did during my time, or?
I beg your pardon?
You mean the development things that we did during my time, or?
Yes, if you have records of them, that's fine, but you can also note it down, the development action plan that you submitted, and I asked you a question whether you've been sending requests through the WDC to council. You said yes, so I told you to provide us with the requests that you've been sending.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and for the developments that you just mentioned, if you have records of them, would be helpful. That's if you have it.
Yes, what we did was, as a WDC, if we did anything, we normally send it to the council. So I think the council is having those records.
You don't have records?
No, for me right now, I don't have any records.
You don't have the request?
I cannot remember.
Okay, you can go back to council.
Yeah.
And see if you can get us those. Just tell them you're asked to provide the request you've been sending there during your time or during your tenure.
Okay. Okay.
Now, during your time as councillor at KMC, were you serving in any subcommittee or committees?
Yes.
Let us know of the committees you've served in and as what.
I was serving in two committees. As the Market Committee and Finance.
As
a member.
In both?
Yeah.
So how functional were these committees?
Yeah, they were functioning. We do have regular meetings when necessary.
Okay. So, being a member in these two committees, what were the development made in these two subcommittees? That's the Market and the Finance Committee. The things that you've achieved as a committee.
Well, at Market Committee, at a time, each committee was constituted with 3 councillors and 3 experts. So the achievement that we had there for the market committee, we established structures in almost all the markets in KMC, because when we came, then we found that most of the committees in most of the markets in KMC were serving previous regimes. So we established new committees so that we can easily work with them. So I think that's an achievement.
Okay.
Yeah, and also we do go to the markets to see what they need, what the council can do for them. Yeah, so.
Now we can move to the next issue. If there is no other questions regarding the subcommittees he served in and his developments, I can, with the permission of the commissioners, may I move to the next issue? Can move, thank you. Now, Mr. Dabo, you made mention of a trip to Sierra Leone.
Yes, Freetown.
Okay, was it a sponsored trip?
Anyway, I was sent there by the council.
Okay, how was this instruction, or otherwise, how was this information relayed to you?
What I can remember was I was in my house and I had a call that the council is preparing to send me to Freetown.
Okay. To be precise, do you have the invitation of this trip?
No.
No document was given to you as to the trip?
No, I could not establish for now.
You just received the information via telephone?
Yeah, I received the information via telephone.
And you cannot tell us if it was a fully sponsored program trip?
No, I cannot remember that.
But you have, you were paid per diem?
Yes.
Okay. Then you can find out if you can get us the invitation of the trip.
Okay.
Invitation of your trip to Sierra Leone.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now we can move to the next issue.
Yeah.
That will be on the correction of your additional statement.
Okay.
That is your ward allocation. You said your ward benefited 800,000 instead of 600,000 ward allocation.
Yes.
So how was it disbursed? And it started since 2020.
Yes.
You were not allocated any in 2018 and 19?
2018, no.
Okay, now tell us how was this disbursed and on what it was used for.
Anyway, as a councillor, as been mandated by the Local Government Act, you are the gateway of development to your wards.
Yes.
So when this initiation came to the council that let us support each ward or ward councillors with certain amount.
And this amount was entirely for all 19 wards, that all 19 wards have 800,000?
No, I don't know for others, but for Barates that I can certain.
That it was 800,000?
Yes.
Yes, because for now, it's the only ward that I've seen has benefited so far this much. All other wards, it's just 200,000 or 300,000 or 6. So you've constituted a committee?
Yes.
For this ward allocations?
No, it's the WDC that was in charge of the entire affairs.
Of the allocation?
Of the allocation, yeah. When the money comes, we had a bank account for the ward.
Yes, okay.
So when the money comes, it goes straight into that account.
Okay.
Then from there, me as a councillor, I will inform the committee that the money is sent to the account. Then I will call for a WDC meeting.
Okay.
So when I call for the meeting, then I will lay it before the committee that this is the amount that is sent into the account. But at a time, it's like 600,000 per every 6 months.
Yes.
So per each 6 months, normally when councils make payments, like if at all, it's like from January to June.
Okay.
Maybe at times when the payments will due or effect, it normally happens sometimes around February.
Okay.
So when it happens, maybe I call for a meeting for the committee to sit and prioritize that 100,000 where we fit, where we think it can go to. So depending on what is on the table at a time. But like I said, we had an action plan that we were trying to fulfill some of our ambitions as a WDC.
So to that WDC account, who are the signatories?
The signatories are the treasurer and I think the secretary.
Only those two?
Yeah, only those two.
No representative from council like the director of development and planning?
No.
Just two signatories?
Yes, two signatories from each ward.
Okay. Now, before you leave, you can kindly provide the ward development account to the registrar.
Ward development account, huh?
Yes. When you're done, before you leave. You can provide it to the registrar. That's if you have it here. If you don't, you can provide it when you come back another time.
No, I don't have it here.
That's fine. Then you can note it down and provide it.
Okay.
Now, were you having retirements for these disbursements?
Yes. Normally, they don't give you an allocation if you didn't retire the previous one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think all these things, retirements, with the council.
With the council?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now the next issue is about the market exercise. Were you part of the market exercise?
Yes.
And did you receive the 10,000 honorarium?
Yes.
Okay. Then we can move to the next issue. Were you also having, were you also receiving between 10 or 5, or how much exactly were you receiving when trainings were conducted around or during Tobaski and Corridor period?
Yeah, I understand that council do organize trainings.
Okay.
Yeah, for that one, when we conducted trainings, we do have payment after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's between 5 and 10? 5,000 to 10,000. How much were you receiving?
5,000.
And that's from 2018 to 2023?
Yes.
Well, you have it in your statement that apart from 2018, I have been receiving 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 that we used to receive, or that I used to receive.
Okay, so now the correction is you've been receiving from 2018 instead of 2019.
Yeah, from 2018.
2018 is
I
included.
don't know, 2018, 2019.
Unless there are any other questions for this witness, that will be all for this witness, Madam Chair.
Mr. Dabo, can you tell us in specific terms, in 2020, when you receive your disbursement, what did you expend it on?
We established some development within the wards.
Mr. Diba, I'm asking you what you expended the money on in 2020, if you can recall. You tell us in 2020, when we receive our disbursement of this is what we spend it on.
Ward.
That's what.
Yeah.
You did street lighting.
Street lighting, yeah.
And see 2020, 2023, 24, as we speak.
Yeah, like we normally receive the money. The name is huge, but it's not the amount. So normally when we receive that, like what we do, like when we had a meeting, we agreed that we should make this street lighting. We engage the people who should make the street light for us. So we did some kind of like costings to see with the amount that we have in hand, how much of the street light.
I should understand your evidence is that
Yeah.
You did street lighting, but you did not provide the service for the entire ward. But what the money can provide for, that is what.
So we did order like road rehabilitations.
We are taking things one at a time.
Yeah.
I said in 2020, when you received this 200,
Yeah.
you know, you have just told us that 100,000 is much, but it's not much.
Yeah.
So I am asking you, what did you do with the 200? You said for 20 is 200,000.
Road rehabilitations, different streets.
Which of the streets specific?
Papasar Street was among.
Yeah. And how did you rehabilitate that one?
We normally call youths. You understand? More especially, most of this rehabilitation took place during rainy seasons. So as we all know, Serekunda is a commercial hub. So there are a lot of.
How many roads were you able to rehabilitate in 2020?
In 2020, I think it's more than 3 different streets.
So how did you rehabilitate it? What did you use?
We use gravels. Yeah, we use gravels and gravels to make sure that we make certain streets motorable. Yeah.
So in 2020, if we can get your evidence, you did street lighting for whole of Bartes, and you did 3 roads that you rehabilitated. Yeah,
Pasay is even more than 3 roads because in 2020,
yes.
when you come to road rehabilitations, like you see a street that's maybe part of it will have a problem. People will call you. I'm living within the community. So after knowing that this particular streets are having a problem, you know, when you have gravels, you call for the youths, you pay for their service, you rent a vehicle.
Okay.
You understand?
Now you have said that when for the following subsequent year, if you are to be allocated, you have to have had retired the money.
Yeah.
So please provide us the retirement for 2020, 2021, and 2022. Please note that one down. So let's go to 2021. What did you do with your allocation?
Retirement for 2020 up to 2020?
Up to 2023.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, so in 2021, what specific activity did you do?
2021.
Yes.
Like I said, street lighting is part of it because we were doing this thing gradually.
But you have already given evidence. You said
Yes.
you did street lighting for whole of Bartes for 2020.
Yeah.
Is that not what you said?
Yes.
So in 2021 also you did street lighting?
Yes. It
And
was
what
it
else?
was a continuation.
And what else did you do?
I said rehabilitation,
Of what?
rehabilitation of roads,
Yes.
and also we also conducted like cleansing exercises, set settles. We do conducted all that, set settles.
And in 2022, what did you spend the money on?
In 2022, yeah, I think cleansing exercise is part of it that we spend the money on. I also remember we also sponsor some Navetan teams, and also in 2022 part of street lighting again was part of our project in 2022.
Okay, so you will get us the retirement of the impress, which would tell us exactly how much you expended on what, and what was the level of works that you have done.
Okay.
You have also said in your statement that you did some renovation at the Central Mosque in Sarakunda. What was the renovation that you did at the Central Mosque?
Yes, Serakunda Central Mosque, before they demolish the Central Mosque, now is currently under construction. Sometimes in 2022 ending, there wasn't a fire outbreak there. So when that happened, I met with my committee and we see it necessary that we need to support, because as a WDC, part of our responsibilities is to be developmental oriented. So if there's...
So what was the fire outbreak? How much did you expend on the renovation of the mosque?
We bought 100 bags of cement and 2 trips of sand and donated it to the Central Mosque. And I could remember $10,000 is also cash. We gave them that for them to support the development.
This we will see in your retirement.
Yes.
Because it will go with an activity report.
Yes.
Showing how much you have expended there.
Okay.
All right, so please, you have that noted. Also, there is issue of the market, the Latrikunda Sabiji market.
Okay.
And there has been issues, particularly about the collection of $500 as allocation forms.
Okay.
You have made mention of that in the... What was the problem?
Yeah, this $500 I think when before the allocation of the Latrikunda markets, the committee had a meeting. So part of the agreements that was made by the committee was the applicants should pay $500 in order to obtain a form, in order for them to fill it, so that we can know how many number of applicants are making a request to have a shop at the Latrikunda market.
What was the initial agreement with respect to the building of the markets in Latrikunda?
Well, I cannot say much about that because I found that market already been built.
But you have made mention of the fact, some substantive facts in your statement, where you said originally it was for the council to build the markets and give it to the people that were in situ in the market.
That one was for the canteens.
It was for the?
Canteens.
For the canteens?
Yeah.
Not for the market?
Not for the whole market building.
Main structure?
No, not for the canteens.
So what changed with respect to the canteens? What was the change?
No, nothing has changed. It was just that when the market was built,
was this not after, you have also made mention of the fact that at one point the council agreed, that is KMC council agreed that the vendor should pre-finance the building of the canteens. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why was the change made? Was that a council meeting? Was it as a result of a council meeting?
Yes, like the people who were occupying the markets building could not all have a space in the markets. So from there was some empty space that left within the market. So council decided to build some canteens so that those individuals who were not having who did not have the shops in the new building could be provided for. So all of a sudden, that's what council was opted for. So, but all of a sudden, we had an information that the vendors at the market themselves, through the Latrikunda Market Committee, to the council, that they themselves wanted to build this canteen.
How many canteens have the council itself built?
I cannot establish for that amount for now.
Were you not at the council meeting?
Yeah, I was there. I think it's about 96 canteen.
Is that what the council built, or is that what the vendors pre-financed to build for themselves?
I cannot remember how much has the council built, but council didn't build all the 96. I think council built 10.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Mr. Diba, we have asked you to bring certain documents, so please endeavor to bring them by next week Tuesday.
When next week Tuesday?
Yes, you go back to council and ask them that you've been requested by the council to bring these documents. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We will call you back.
Okay.
But for today, you are discharged.
Okay. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You can kindly place your envelope on the table. You face that camera. Yeah, is your phone off? Okay. Can you speak into the mic, please?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters.
Okay.
So, witness, what is your religion?
I'm a Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
In English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Yes.
What do you want to do? Do you want to affirm or swear by the Holy Quran?
Yeah, I want to raise my hand because I'm not obvious.
Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to affirm. Raise your right hand into the air and then repeat after me. Your right, raise it into the air, please. Just face the camera. I, Baba Jabi, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, sorry, can we take that again? Oh, you see, you are going to affirm. Okay, can we take that? I, Baba Jabi, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jabi.
Good afternoon, Madam.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, Mr. Jabi.
Good afternoon.
Please tell the Commission your names.
My name is Baba Jabi, residing in Fajikunda.
Mr. Jabi, you kindly be patient. I'll ask you the question, then you can answer.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
What is your address, please?
My address is Fajikunda.
Okay. Your ward councillor for which ward?
Fajikunda ward.
Could you briefly take us through your educational background?
I attended Jarmekoto Primary School, then Larikunda Sabji Primary School, Larikunda Secondary Technical School. That's where it ends.
Okay. Could you take us through the developments that you made within your ward during your tenure?
Yes, I did some rehabilitation and I put some tabs at one cemetery at Tabokoto. I did some street lighting, and I give some support to the football teams, and I give support to the mosque also, some of the mosques in Fajikunda, through the WDC fund.
Okay. Do you have a ward development plan?
I beg your pardon?
Do you have ward development plan?
Yes, I do.
You have it with you here, please?
I'm not hearing.
Do you have it with you here? Is it presently with you? If you don't have it with you, you'll be provided with a pen and a paper, then you can note down the documents we require you to provide.
Okay. All right, is there?
Okay, have you been making requests as well?
I can't hear you well.
Have you been making requests to council?
To council?
Through the WDC?
Yes, sometimes, yeah.
Yes, you can note down to provide us with the request you've been making to council as well.
If you say request to the council, in terms of what? Financial or?
Our request.
Our request, okay.
You have that down, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's correct that you've served as the development subcommittee chairman.
Yes, exactly. Well, development committee chairman, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember making a statement?
Please speak up a bit so that we will hear you.
You can hear, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of this commission?
Yes, I could fully remember.
You remember making, you've made 2 statements.
Exactly.
Sorry, I beg. Only 1 statement. Do you confirm making 1 statement with the investigators?
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Thank you. Now you can kindly go through the statement and confirm if that was the statement that you made with the investigators.
Yes, confirm.
Yes, Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of the witness, Mr. Baba Jabi, dated the 30th of October 2024, into evidence as an exhibit.
'30th of October 2024, made by the witness, is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/BJ in brackets 1/KMC/001.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Jabi, before we take you through,
I'm being told that my mic was not on. Let me take the witness statement again. The witness statement dated the 30th of October 2024, made by the witness, Mr. Baba Jabi, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/BJ in brackets 1/KMC/001.
as the commission pleases. Now, Mr. Jabi, kindly take us through how you were serving the people of Fajikunda.
Yes, I think I have a very good relationship with Fajikunda.
Mr. Jabi, please speak into the mic, that way we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I think I have a good relationship with community of Fajikunda. After they elected me as a councillor, because of the confidence and the truth they have for me, and I think I was serving them, not 100%, but I was doing my best to serve them as they like it.
Now, what sort of developments have you done in Fajikunda ward?
Most of them are road rehabilitation and street lighting and some tap at the Tabokoro Cemetery, and I am pushing the market project so that Fajikunda, as a second or biggest largest ward within KMC, doesn't have any markets. So I'm still pushing that so that Fajikunda can also have a market.
Or Fajikunda doesn't have a market?
No.
So since 2018, you said you've been pushing for there to be a market, but there is still no market.
Exactly.
Okay, how are you doing this?
I was doing two council in a negotiation with a land owned by somebody, You know, there's no land that owned by the community of Fajikunda. It's all belongs to somebody. So
It all belongs to who? I beg your pardon.
The land belongs to somebody in Fajikunda that we are trying to get it from him.
Okay.
Yes, so but still we are in that negotiation, how the council can get it from him to turn it into a market.
Okay, were you writing, or how was this negotiation done? Within the VDC or with council or invitation? Or we need to understand how was these meetings done?
Yes, I was.
Since 2018 to date?
Yes, I was meeting with the DC and I was discussing the matter to the council also as personally.
Okay.
Yes, I say I'm doing the meeting how to get this land from the owner at the community level. Then I'm also doing a meeting with the council so that the council can get this land from the man. So this is how things are going. Okay. The WDC is not having any meeting with the council, or unless sometimes the community of Fajikunda, they took it from themselves. They go to council so that they can get this land. But still now we are pushing the matter to get it.
Okay, what are the possible challenges?
The challenges we have there is the land does not belong to the Fajikunda.
Correct.
It belongs to an individual, yes, whom we are in a negotiation to provide all some tangible documents before giving him any money. So he has to provide all some documents that shows that this land belongs to him.
Okay, then we can move to...
Sorry. Mr. Jabi, was there any correspondence between you and the person that you're seeking this land from?
Yes, even
official correspondence, writing, I mean, not verbal discussion.
Officially, yes, I think some times back, I think council invited the man at the council for negotiation.
No, I'm talking about official writing to evidence that
was happening. No, there was no official writing from me, from my side.
And
it was just a verbal.
Do you have any idea whether council has written to him requesting to negotiate this issue through letters?
They didn't write the letter to me, but I think they invited me to one of their meetings.
So it was verbal, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right, thank you. You have, before you proceed, you have talked about the development activities that you have been doing, right?
Okay.
And from 2018, how much were you receiving as yearly allocation to your ward?
Anyway, it was discussed at the General Council. Every year should be 200,000. 200,000. Every 6 months, 100,000. But in the case of Fajikunda, I think we are not having 200,000 every year. Yeah.
So please provide us with your statement, your WDC statement, and provide us with record of how much you have received from council as allocation to your ward. And you will take us through from 2018, what specific development have you done and the retirement. So we will be able to know what you have done from 2018 to 2023. Please write that down.
Yeah, you mean the WDC statement?
Yes.
Yeah, but one thing, I'm not the signatory to the bank account.
Yes, we are requesting for that. So
okay.
You inform them that it is the commission that is requesting for it, they will provide it for you.
Okay.
And also provide the retirement that you used to submit to council on the activities that you have.
Yeah, I think if you have some with me here.
You have some of them here?
Exactly.
Yes, you can present it to the council for us to admit them in evidence.
We applied to tender the retirement of WDC funds for the year 2020 and year 2021. All our copies and all into evidence as an exhibit.
A memo dated the 18th of May 2021, the memo emanated from the Clerk of Council it is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer and it is copied to the Lord Mayor and filed. It has the subject, retirement of WDC funds. It is authored and signed by Usman Gay. A memo dated the 1st of October 2020, it emanated from the Clerk of Council and it is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Lord Mayor of KMC and a file copy is maintained. It has the subject, retirement of WDC funds. It is authored by Mr. Usman Gay. These two documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence and they are marked as LGC/BJ in brackets 1/KMC/002.
As the Commission pleases. Now, Mr. Jabe, these are for 2020 and 2021.
Exactly.
Were you allocated funds in 2022?
Okay, I could remember I was allocated and I did my last retirement, but it was not allocated. But anyway, I did my last retirement, the third one, but I couldn't get the fund.
As in, you have retirements for 2022 as well?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, you can note it down to provide the retirements for 2022. And I understand that you were re-elected in 2023?
Exactly.
Were you allocated funds in 2023 as well?
Not yet.
Then you can note it down if you made retirements.
Council, are you set?
Sorry?
Are you set with the witness?
Oh, no, sorry. He was writing, sorry. Now, Mr. Jabi, you did not make any requests. Okay, these are funds allocated to you, sorry, I beg your pardon. Now, in 20, Madam Chair, do you have any question for the witness? On the retirements before I move to the next.
I've already requested that he provides a retirement from 2018, but he has provided 2020 and 2021.
Yes,
so we should have 2018, 2019, and 2023.
2018 and 2019, he wasn't allocated. They started allocating in 2020.
2020, okay. Yes. So he has 2020 and 2021.
So 2020 and 2021 are here. He needs to provide 2022 and 2023.
Yes. If 2023 was allocated.
Yes, if he was allocated. Okay. May I proceed, please? Thank you. Mr. Jabi?
Yes,
you have it in your statement that you received support from Mr. Moduturo Dabo. Could you elaborate on this?
Sorry, I am being told that GRTS is taking the signal, so we may take a break now and we'll come back and continue with Mr. Jabi.
As the commission pleases.
Yes, we may rise.